And we're going to start with Syracuse at number 25,
Yeah.
UNLV.
Yeah.
UNLV is favored by 6.5 in that game. It's on Friday, over under 59.5. So let's just talk about UNLV because we had the Sluka conversation. A lot of people were talking about this online. And the UNLV people did the thing that people like to do where they're like, oh, the backup quarterback is fine. He's better anyway. We don't care that we lost a starting quarterback. And it feels like a classic college football cope. And then against Fresno State, Hajj-Malik Williams threw for 182 yards. He goes out and he rushes for 119, accounted for 4 total touchdowns in his first start. And you're like, holy moly, this team is – they're a really good football team. And they weren't just coping when they said that the backup quarterback can really play ball.
Are they better now? I think they might be, right?
Like, you can make a strong argument.
Sluka wasn't really able to throw the ball, right? I mean, I think like this is a really interesting situation because you saw the way that the players responded. They were all tweeting stuff about Hajj-Malik Williams, like about time, it's go time. He was with the team and would have been starting quarterback, and Sluka got there in August in fall camp and won the job. So it's fascinating to see the dynamics of this play out. And to me, UNLV is still I've got them at the number 12 spot in my CFP projections right now because of the resume. They have 2 wins over power conference teams. Boise State's going to be there, right? Like those 2 teams are actually going to meet in a couple weeks. I think it's going to be a great game. I think both these teams are absolutely deserving of the attention, but UNLV's got some time here to figure out this new offense, see what they're going to look like, and also just the response. So I know Syracuse is playing really well for the most part. Kyle McCord's been mostly good as the Ohio State transfer there. It's been a good marriage. Fran Brown loves him. They did lose to Stanford last time we saw them, but I'm going to take UNLV. Like it just feels like they are going to be better offensively moving forward and that they have a point to make and to prove here the rest of the way. Plus, I agree with you. I am shocked this game is at home. I'm not sure how that happened. I know this game got added in like January. This is relatively new. They needed a game because this is the game that Barry Odom told me as soon as this game was added and he saw 3 power conference opponents, he looked at the schedule and he started talking to his team about the college football playoff because he knew that the resume could be there if they've been in the Mountain West. So I'm taking the Rebels and the points.
Yeah, I am too. And this is not any shade to Syracuse. And you mentioned Kyle McCord. He's leading FBS in passing yards per game right now. It's a stat that I don't think many people are aware of. Now, he throws the ball 44 times a game, so they're giving him every opportunity to go out and quarterback that offense there at Syracuse. But the idea to me is I do think UNLV understands what the moment is. They're playing at home in this game. And we have talked about this theme that keeps popping up where you're the group of 5 team and you have a power 4 opponent and you're like, this is real for us. We can win these games and we can make it into the playoff at the end of the year. I think the magic continues for UNLV.